But once we got wind
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
this car community,
When I first started playing, man, I was like, man, this game is so badass. I love this
yeah,
game. I wish
yeah.
there was more depth to it. And then I found out about the community and like this private world, this whole private
Hmm.
side of like organization and people getting together, you know, having a similar passion for cars. And so I couldn't believe it. It opened my whole world up. And obviously here we are today, man. I'm staying up till 2 a.m. on a Wednesday to do this. So I do appreciate you coming out, man. You did say you and Pixie are, so you guys are a
Yep,
thing in
just
real
like you and
life from what I
Scoob,
was kind
man.
of seeing on the page. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool, man. That's really cool. Um, it's good to have a gamer girl, right? She can't
exactly,
tell you to turn that
exactly.
PlayStation off. Yeah. She got her own problems. So you were saying you guys are into the car culture in real life. Like what kind of cars do you get into? Because I am myself. I've been in bikes. I've had a Scat Pack. I actually sold that before I left the United States. What kind of
Well,
cars you guys get
I
into?
personally have a 2016 Scion FRS with a Rocket Bunny kit on it, so it's kind of modified. It's lowered, it's got aftermarket
Okay,
wheels, all that
okay.
stuff. And then my fiance Pixie, she also has a tuner car as well. It's a Hyundai Veloster N 2020. So yeah, it's boosted and everything. So we
Okay.
hit the car scene up in real life too, and we always represent Golden Art Collective when we go. So when we join this community, why stop that? We might as well just bring it into the
Yeah.
metaverse. Yeah,
Into real life. Yeah, yeah, that's exactly what I've been trying to do, trying to fuse everything into the real world. Somebody in the community that does a real good job
exactly.
of that
Yeah,
is Roz. You know, Roz has his separate website. He's a good inspiration to, people
all of
like
them.
us trying to
Yeah, all of them.
trying to merge the two. Yeah, 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 definitely a trendsetter. So the Golden Art Collective, bro, I was kind of looking at. I even checked out your merch site, man. Your merch
Appreciate
site
it,
is
bro.
fucking
Appreciate it.
tight. I was looking at some of those shirts, bro. I saw that OG white
Yeah,
tee,
yeah, yeah.
that golden OG white tee. That was
I
pretty hard. I
actually
was
got
like, damn, man,
that
I'm gonna
hoodie
have to
right
pick
over
this up.
there.
So,
Yeah, yeah.
uh, do you?
Yep.
Okay. I
I
bet
got
you
the
you
I
rocking it
got the
every
shirt
day,
on
aren't
right
you?
now.
Rocking the brand. Yeah,
Yep,
that's
yep.
cool. Yeah, I see it in the background. That's all. Yeah, saying about the game room. So, have you always been into fashion? What got you
So
going with the
Golden Art
Golden Art
Collective is
Collective?
pretty much like a melting pot of all my different passions, from gaming to cars to fashion, all that stuff all together, art. So basically, when it comes to Golden Art Collective, I basically design everything myself. I designed that banner you see behind me. I designed the shirt, all the things you see on the store. I
Hmm.
designed it all by hand. And then Golden, most people think like, you know, our color should be gold or something like that. But golden isn't necessarily a color, it's more of a
Hmm.
statement or an adjective. You know what I mean? Like, yeah,
I like
like,
the idea.
that's
Yeah,
golden
yeah, yeah,
vibes. That's it's like saying something's meant or proper. So that's where the golden
yeah.
comes from.
Hmm.
And then the collective is family.
I feel
So
you.
one thing we're trying to do is just kind of build that community of nice, respectful people, wholesome vibes. You know what I mean? No drama, no BS, none of that. You know what I mean? We just
Hmm.
try to keep things nice and wholesome and civilized and chill. And yep, that's what Golden Art is
Yeah,
all about.
that's cool, man. Man, that's cool. So you're on your Nipsey Hustle come
Basically,
up right now,
yeah.
bro. I can feel it. You got
Yes.
you got the vibes, you got the beard and everything going on. So I feel you, man. When that happened, when the whole situation happened with Nipsey, a lot of us got to see a look into his life on a whole nother level. I didn't know about the Marathon Clothing
Hmm.
Company, until he passed. Um, I did go cop some of that merch. Some people were kind of, weird about that at the time. They're like, don't go
Yeah, yeah,
buy it,
yeah, yeah.
just because he died. But, it was more of a thing to promote the idea of him because I did like his music. But seeing what he did, man, I was like, man, I wish, I would love to have that type of entrepreneurial role to where, I could start something like a clothing brand, especially a clothing brand, man. You get to put your face, your image out there everywhere you go. So I do respect that. That's cool, man. Um, so how long you been doing the
Um,
merch shop?
we started up Golden Art Collective Collective on December 7th of 2019. And of course, right after that
Okay.
started, what else
Okay.
happened? COVID. So it kind of took us a while to
Yeah.
get off the ground in terms of that because COVID hit right after we did. So we had to kind of take a year of just kind of
Mm-hmm.
stepping back and just kind of analyzing the scene and seeing how things are going. That's when I kind of got into Twitch streaming and stuff like that. So we're kind of trying to take a more media approach to our branding and stuff like that. So,
Okay.
that's where the Twitch streaming
Okay.
comes from and
I know
the
it's a
whole
struggle,
crew
man.
part comes from, the whole digital community
Yeah.
aspect.
Yeah.
That's where all that comes from. It's just from that halt of COVID just kind of changing everything and forcing us to go digital.
Yeah. People were
Yeah,
afraid to
yeah.
spend that money there for a while. Um, well, that's cool, man. Everybody, make sure you go check out Golden Art's page. He's got a link in his bio for his merch shop. Check his merch out. At least give it a shot. See what you think. What are the t-shirts and stuff made of? Because I know I'm big on that.
Yeah,
Like
so
types of
yeah,
materials. Is everything cotton? Is it polyester?
the kill off.
Okay, we're freezing up a little bit.
You hear me?
Okay, I think we have a yeah, I can hear you now. We have a little connection issues. Our IT guy Rich
Okay,
isn't in
bet,
the
bet.
house right now. Yeah, I can hear you. You're
Yeah, I
kind
see
of
you
in and
too.
out.
It's the same thing on this end too. But yeah, it's 100% cotton, and all the designs are
Okay,
laser printed. It's not screen printed, so they don't wear out after
okay.
like a few washes. They last for years, and they're all priced very well
Hmm.
too. I plan on doing giveaways and stuff like that in the
Yeah,
community
yeah.
a
There was
few
there was
times
a
a year, like around the holidays, like Christmas time and stuff like that. Just definitely wanted to kind of put ourselves on the map first and get our name out there first
okay,
and stuff like that. So I'm excited about that.
okay. So have you thought about like what you'll do with that? Are you gonna
Yeah,
do like
definitely a
a
contest. Yeah,
contest? Is
because
it just gonna be
me
like
and
a
Pixie,
random?
we brainstorm and we mastermind, and we're coming up with these really, really big events that we're planning. So people who win that, stuff like that, we'll probably reach out to them. Of course, people in the Colombian Collective crew, we'll be reaching out to them and just kind of, giving them merch, just showing love. Because that's, like I said, that's what Golden Art's all about. So,
That's cool, man.
yeah.
That's really cool, man. I do appreciate. So, one more question. I'm gonna give you a platform too if you want to say anything before you head off today. We do want to get Pixie in here. We also got Murder on the show today. With Golden Art Collective, you guys are new. Um, like you were saying, definitely making waves, man. Everybody likes you guys, man. I was just at the event last night. Everybody was eating y'all up. I was like, God damn, who are these people? I'm just playing. um, what sets Golden Art apart from the rest of the GTA community as far as hosts, as far as doing events? What would you guys like to kind of have as your little niche,
Well,
if that makes
like we
sense?
were talking about earlier when we first jumped on, it's just kind of bringing that realistic aspect to the game, for a game that, of course, I'm sure you've
Hmm.
heard of it as of today. Rockstar is going to be discontinuing support for PS4 and stuff as of this summer.
Hmm.
So we're going to have to start making our own of it. Well, the
I think we
stuff
got one more,
that
don't we? Yeah. We still have some technical difficulties. I think Golden Art going into another realm right now. Shout out everybody in the comments. I'm kind of watching as we're going here today. Wild, you
Yeah,
can
I
hear me
got you.
okay, right? Okay, okay. Rich has tried to join like 4 or 5 times. I know he's probably freaking the fuck out. Rich, your phone's broke, bro. You got to stop using that Nokia. Okay, I think we're starting to get Golden Art back. That's cool. That's cool, man. I'm a yeah, Pixie. Yeah,
Yeah, for real,
yeah.
Pixie.
Golden Art is literally going into another realm. His ideas are so badass. He's transporting himself right now into the future.